Hello everyone and welcome to otst. Today we're going to be kicking off with the team lists. Going to be sorting out which team's in its group. I'm joined with Gids.
Hello everyone. Excited to be here today to see which teams are going to be in which group. Of course, going to be another tournament that I'm going to cast, and this one's going to be no exception, TV-sized tournament. The hype is real, so I think we should get started pretty soon.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one.
Alright, so we're about to get switched over to the drawing screen as we see, and the hype is getting more real now. I think the first group, of course, is going to be Group A, and we're going to go from order top seed to low seed. So first team is going to be definitely the top seed, and we're going to be seeing which other teams are going to be in the same group.
Got some really good top seed teams here. Got the lowest average for the top seed is 7.6k PP, so very high quality teams.
Definitely. Looking at the team lists on the Twitch description, the top team is Rubber Conquest. Of course, the most hyped team to be winning this competition, but of course, it's going to be more than just rank and PP to win a tournament, so we'll see.
Gotta remember, this is TV size, so it's very easy to just miss at the start and then lose so much score.
So drawing, so the team is gonna be drawn now for Group A. Right, so we do have floating up in Group A. I believe this is a team with Young and the Korean players, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they have a few Chinese players in as well. Crystal and XC, I believe.
Okay, very technical team. Certainly one team that can play a lot of technical maps.
Oh yeah, gonna be a force to be reckoned with, I think.
So we're gonna move on to the high seed.
Oh yeah, next
okay.
next top seed gonna be picked in Group B.
Okay. So we're gonna go in order instead of filling the whole group first. We're gonna see which top seeds are going in which group, and then we're gonna sort it out from there.
Next team is gonna be NVN, NVN. Yeah, it's one of the lower ones for the top seed. I believe they're 15th in terms of seeding, but that doesn't mean that they don't have some players that you need to watch out for. I believe Tell in particular has some really good tournament experience, so definitely worth keeping an eye on them.
So Group C now. Which top seed will go into Group C? Oh, 0.3 Gamma. That's interesting. I believe that's the team with Itki. It's another American team.
Yes, they also have Azerite as well.
Cool.
And Eru. So some really good players.
Yeah, definitely players experienced in the tournament field. And 0.3 Gamma. Another one of those teams to watch out for. One of the tournament favorites, I believe.
Yeah, third seeded, so third highest.
So Group D now. Okay. This is an interesting team. It's gonna be Team Azer.
It's the one with Handsome as the captain, I believe.
You've gotta trust Handsome, man.
But they have got some really good players like FG Sky, who's well known for his 4-mod FCs. Wubwoof Wolf, Hirak, Kablaze, Waru, Jackie Lan. It's definitely a team that you need to watch out for, despite not being top 3 seeded.
Is one of those mixed teams with really high ranked players and all around players. Yeah, definitely a team that can play everything. Certainly old maps come to mind when I think of Wubwoof Wolf and Jackie Lam. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they would probably want to play more of the older maps. So we do have one of those teams here present in the tournament. It's always interesting to see the different skills from different players to become when they become one team and how they can synergize with each other.
Yeah, it's nice to see that a team isn't just full of pro players. They have some of their friends in there as well that aren't as high rank but still can pull their weight, I hope.
Okay, we're moving to Group E now. Okay, we do have Shigure Lovers, Kappa Pride.
Oh yeah, that's Spork Lover's team. He's got some really good players. Silver and Riser come to mind. Epiphany as well, very known for Hayak play.
Yeah.
So yeah, very good team. One to watch out for. They're 5th seeded, I think.
I mean, top seeds.
Oh no, 6th seed.
Everyone in the top seed should be to look out for. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. No Name will be the top seeded team for Group F. I'm not quite sure which players are in there, so...
Oh yeah, that's they've got some really good French players, Musty and Nero.
Oh, the French, the Baguette brothers.
Oh yeah, pretty old player known as Shappy. I think he's most known for one of his maps. But definitely need to watch out for them. They're at the very bottom of the top seed though, so probably the worst out of the top seeds, but I suppose we'll see. They have some pretty big...
In terms of
players.
PP, yeah, but I don't think in terms of skill, so...
Yeah, with Musty and Nero on their side, I mean, they're going to be very tough.
Definitely, when they're very consistent combo holders. And in a TV-sized tournament, you don't really need that much combo, so... They're pretty scary players.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Group G.
Black Dogleg. This is second highest seeded team. Got some really big names. Spare and Vaxi come to mind.
The DT brothers.
Yeah,
Hard Rock.
Ritzer as well.
High AR team.
They have some pretty unknown players though, like Aknama. He's got some really high PPDT scores. Gonna be pretty good in those 10.3 picks that come in later. But,
definitely one of those teams that would go far, in my opinion.
Yeah, probably one of the most likely teams to compete for the top spot.
Exactly. So we're gonna move on to Group H. Oh, everyone's favorite group hentai. We have Sexy Snowman. How fitting of a group.
They actually have recently unbanned Abyssal in their team. Gonna be cool to see him play after his recent unban. And his 700 PP score that he got just yesterday, I believe. See what he can pull out.
Yeah. Bissell, one of those players coming back from the banned phase. One of those hype players. I've seen him play a bit on stream, so I believe he's gonna do great things in this tournament. Probably one of the carries for his team as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Group I, we have the highest seeded team, Rubber Conquest.
This team's got pretty much everyone that you'd think would be in a top tier team, apart from maybe Raffis.
Who are the players in there again? Do a recap.
Alright, so first player, the captain, is Praxia. Second player is Monko2K. The third player, Digital Hypno. Fourth player is Toy. Fifth player is Aza. Sixth player is Cookeezy. Seventh player is Mouseezy. And to top it all off, they've got Rook, or underscore Rook.
Yeah, pretty scary team when you hear those names.
Yeah, they're pretty much covered in every single aspect of the tournament.
Yep, very self-explanatory team, so...
Yeah.
Group J. Gucci Gang.
That's the 12th seeded team. They've got some pretty good players. I think I've seen these players play in the C tournament, so going to be interesting to see how they do again. Most players to watch out for are going to be Ko Liku and Toru, I think.
Yep. Moving on to Group K. Angry Jeffrey. It's a very interesting team name.
Yeah, this is the only team to not have a full 8-player list for top seed. Of course, their captain is Jeffrey, and they have some pretty good players, Lanjai and Rampax, and Jolene as well. So, pretty good team. Gonna be seeing them quite often.
Okay, moving on to Group L. However you pronounce that name, Gekidan Pikori.
That's a hard one. They have some pretty good players though. HS comes to mind, as well as Shirasaka Kume, who was very good in OWC for Japan.
Is that a Japanese team?
It might be. I know.
Is there someone like Yurine?
Yeah, Yurine is in there.
And Super Arrow, well, Angel Arrow. I'm not
Angel
sure.
Arrow, yeah, he is in there too.
Yeah, so it's a Japanese team here. Japanese let me rephrase that. This team consists of mostly the Japanese OWC players, so it's gonna be a lot to look forward to. I think it's one of those have fun tournaments for them.
It'll be interesting to see how far they get nonetheless though.
Yeah. Next is Group M. Hotel for Dogs.
Ooh, this is another underrated team, I think. I think this team comes from Saori's Discord, because I think I've seen all these players before. We've got Bubble Man, he's probably the most recognised player out of all of them.
Who's Bubble Man? I don't accept.
And Korem User, some pretty well-known players too. But also some underrated players like Clayton. It's going to be interesting to see them.
Yeah. Synergy. Group N is next. N for next. And it's Goldman Jeffrey. I think there's some connection between Angry Jeffrey and the Goldman Jeffrey here.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. Some players pretty good, worth noting. Definitely Skydiver, who's very close to reaching that 10k PP mark. And Skydiver, 10, who's almost 10k PP. Sky Arrow is 9.2k PP. But those are probably the most notable players of the team.
Yeah. I don't have the player name list in front of me, unfortunately. So, let's move on to Group O. Okay. Another difficult... No, not that difficult. Remkey Best Trap. A trap team. Careful, guys, that play against this team. It's a trap.
Yeah, this is another team with only 7 players. I didn't count them last time because they had a player removed for not joining a Discord or something. Their captain's Arnold 24x24, and they have some pretty notable players. Kumagai Eri, 13k PP, probably going to be the 2 carries of their team, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty DT heavy team.
Yeah, definitely. Gonna be a threat for when the 10.3 comes out.
And last but not least, we have Stoof and Friends in Group P.
Oh yes, it's Squilly's team. I'm pretty sure most of these players are from the US. They have some pretty big names, Dumai, for example. And Squilly was recently unbanned, but definitely wouldn't judge his rank by his skill level, because he's definitely better than what his rank does suggest. And that goes for some of the other players in the team as well. So going to be really interesting to see them. Maybe some upsets in the later stage, I don't know.
Well, they are the top seed, so definitely if there's going to be any upsets, it's going to be against them, really.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to move on to the high seeds. So let's see which high seed will go against floating up in Group A.
Oh, B. That's it. Just B. That's all their name. Okay. They've got pretty good players actually. Topspin, who's pretty well known in the UK community. I'm not sure how well he's known out of it, but he's well known for being a very consistent player. And some other notable players as well, like Ampharos.
Will Cookie as well. Yeah. I think it's a pretty mixed team here.
Yeah, unlikely to see them upset floating up, but maybe in the later stage if they can manage it.
Well, certainly my advice would be, as a commentator, to not underestimate any team, or it'll strike you back in the later stages when you see them make it far. Group B. Group B is gonna be just Monica. Does that automatically nullify all the other teams in the group?
I think so, yeah.
Fair play. It's a hacks team name. Should have thought of that. But yeah, players, I don't really know them. Nezel San Lotso Udrin, Natsume Shi, Konawiki Hex. Yeah, those are the players for just Monica. Be interesting Interested to see how they're gonna go against the other teams in Group B.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move on to Group C now, who's gonna go against 0.3 Gamma. And looks like it's gonna be a Brazilian team here.
Oh yeah, they've got some really good players. Sicko and Zeka, most notable, I think. But very mixed. They've got some quite different players, I'd say, with them. They've got Lotus Play and Queed, who are probably going to be underdogs in this tournament. Be interesting to see how they do in the later stages, if they can manage to get there, of course.
Alright, so Group D now. That's no Goo Goo on Group D. I think they're right in the middle in the high seed.
Yeah, it's a pretty well-balanced team, I think. Most players are around the 6.5k PP mark, but they have a few that are pretty high above that.
Well,
Garden and VR.
Garden with the highest PP in their team. I think he's well known as is he a nominator? I don't remember.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, so he has nominated some TV size maps, so he probably knows how to play them. Okay, let's move on to the next one. It's gonna be Group E. Group E with no new Ploti. Interesting. One of the lower seeded teams in the highest seed. The only name I know here is Wiser.
Yeah, they've only got...
Yeah, they do have Haganeno as well. Yeah, I missed that. 9,000 PP player.
Only 6 players as well in the team. Going to be tough to play against teams with a full size.
Yeah, definitely. When you have more players that you can switch with, it's going to be an advantage. But with a small team, well, I think they can focus on one aspect of skill. But yeah, we'll see how they do. They are high seed. Okay, we're gonna move on to Group F.
Ooh, Sayuri Best Girl. It's going to be... I'm actually pretty interested to see these because I know pretty much all of these players. They've got Blue, who's pretty well known for pairing with Bubbleman in the UKCC4. And some up-and-coming players like Mile and Bayoshi. I think this was quite a while ago, but I believe he beat Idki in a 1v1. So, some pretty good players here. Well known for their tournament skills in the lower tournament.
Cool. So one of those teams that might potentially cause an upset. This is what the tournament's all about. And yeah, that's going to be an exciting group here. Group F. So we're going to move on to Group G now, I believe. Okay, we have OWO, as the emoji suggests. OWO.
It's another pretty well-rounded team, really. I think every player bar one has over 7 KPP, so gonna be tough.
There's an old player, Foreseen. Very well known for hitting hard rock in the older days.
And an up-and-coming player, Grassmere, who's also known as Woos. Probably going to see him in the Netherlands OWC team this year, so would be nice to see how he does in this tournament. Is this Biza?
Oh,
Yes, so I think, yeah, this is Biza.
yeah, I think there was some
Some confusion.
spelling there. I think this is Biza, the one with a Yiza, King Okarna, Petite Lolly, Dada. No? Okay, so there was a miscommunication. Apparently, Group A is Team Biza, and Group H is Team B.
Oops.
That's gonna...
Sorry for the confusion.
Yeah. Oof.
Blame Peppy.
Alright, so let's move on to the next one and see who's gonna be against Rubber Conquest.
Who's the unlucky soul?
Okay.
Shen Mappo.
Mappo. Interesting.
That's your team, isn't it, Gibbs?
Yeah, well, I'm not the captain, but I'm in the team. So Shen Mappo, I believe, in my opinion, a lot of underrated players, especially like Chaos Lits. And we have players like Flask as well that could potentially carry the team. So...
No Ming in this team, then.
But we're all mappers, so... I think most of the maps that come up would be mapped by someone in our team. Probably.
That would be nice to play your own map.
Yep. Group J will be next. Hotel for Lollies.
Oh, I actually do remember one player in particular, Pika Pone. I remember he was in a team for Dynamic Tournament, and he was pretty consistent. So, Legless as well, very well known for his consistency on these longer maps. And up and coming player Explosion Boom. I don't think many people will have heard of him, but he has some really nice scores. I think Everything Will Freeze Extra FC. So yeah, definitely someone to watch out for. Right. Next we've got Tilted Venru. Oh yes, I remember. Venru's actually a pretty old player. Was originally from Turkey, but I think he's moved to the US now. But he is well known for being a very good DT player and has been gaining the ranks pretty well recently. So it'll be interesting to see what his team can do.
Definitely. So, Yomi Yori Kikoyu is gonna be in Group L. And, again, I
Pretty
don't
underrated
really know.
players.
Yeah, I don't really know any of them, but
Oh, that's unfortunate.
one of the higher seeded teams in the high seed, I think they have the potential to cause upsets and make their names known. This is their chance to shine.
Shojo in particular, he's very well known for getting 400 PP plays offline. I think his most well known was Best Friends.
Best friend. Best.
Yeah. And Awesome MacD, he's been in a lot of 1k to 10k tournaments, so he has a lot of experience and might be someone to watch out for.
So moving on to Group M. Team... let me get that right. Team Sito 2, the second, or whatever.
Oh, done. Got that pretty well. I'm not too aware of many of these players, to be honest.
Same.
They do have Arua. Arua? Is that how I pronounce that?
Arua.
Jeez. Yeah, he's probably going to be the carry of their team with 9k PP. But who knows? Maybe the nerves will get better of him.
You don't know unless you play. PP means nothing, especially in tournaments.
He has quite a high play count as well, like 1k hours, I think. So we'll see.
Moving on to Group N. Mac 10 A Rush. Again, not many the names known to me, at least. Do you know any of these players?
I do not, unfortunately, but I like their name. CSGO.
CSGO team, the AIM team, trying to prove that this is an AIM game. Interesting. Well, we're gonna see how the AIM goes when the tournament begins.
Good luck to them.
Moving on to Group O. Le Pro de Coke. I don't know.
We'll go with that.
Is that a French name? Yeah, it's a French. Yeah, I thought it was French. So they are the lowest seeded team in the high seed. Well, I don't even know why seeding exists, just for the sole purpose for separating the teams, but of course, in the highest seed, definitely they can show us something. And let's see, I wonder who's the last team in the high seed for Group P. Smash your keyboard team. Okay. However you pronounce that, I'm gonna leave it to your imagination. So
0HM8FRZSWHXKY Sexo. We'll go with that. It's a UK only team, I think. We've got some really good players. Helix, 001 the Fish, Carthy, Shaw, X Fluffy, etc. All these players are pretty well known in the UK community, and
aren't they
I'm pretty sure they'll do very well.
I
think they were, but it looks like we've had a glitch.
I think there was someone in No Name that farmed a bit and got some PP, probably, and overtook the top seed position. Alright.
Blame Musty and Nero, probably.
Okay, we're gonna move on to the mid seed. Let's see who's gonna be facing off in Group A. Oh, I think there's some technical difficulties going on right now. Interesting.
Right. Yeah, it looks like
here.
According
to the host.
Yeah, Ohm were actually top seed, but they've been put in high seed for some reason. Probably gonna have to fix that later. I think we'll just swap them with the team that was mistakenly put in top seed.
Rigged.
Yeah.
Just spam seaweed.
We'll have to fix that after the stream, though, unfortunately. So I suppose we'll just continue for now.
Yeah. So according to the host, no name will be swapped with however you pronounce that.
Just say Ohm. Ohm will do.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the mid seed for Group A. Broken Lemur Carry. Oh, that's the highest seeded team in the mid seed.
Oh yeah, they've got some pretty good players. Cook Easy, Zen.
Easy and Cat ZZ as well. I know Cat ZZ, German player. I think he's a bit underrated.
Looks like
Well, he
they're
hasn't
quite.
been playing much PP map, so
Yeah, it looks like
Have
they're
a
quite
pretty good team.
unfortunate to be put in the medium seed. Just a couple players bringing their average down.
yeah, with the 4,000 PP,
Sad boys.
it's alright. They can show their skills in the tournament scene. Can you do the honors for the next one?
Was it Potato Farmers or no? Potentators, right? Sorry, I misheard that. We've got Potentators that averaged about 5.8 kpp. Captain is Potato Boy 123, and yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think I know any of these players in particular, unfortunately. They have a fancy lad though.
I do know Slato sucks a bit, chatted a bit, but yeah, I think that's it, really. So moving on to Group C now.
Ooh, animated all. They were actually in OTST last year. I remember facing them. That was very good. They're a very competitive team and they take matches very seriously. So it's gonna be. You definitely don't want to underestimate them. They're quite a force to be reckoned with, especially in these earlier stages where they can cause some big upsets. So I'd definitely keep an eye on them, see if they can get any upsets.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when the higher teams underestimate teams, that's when the downfall begins.
Yeah.
So, not a team to be underestimated. And in Group D, we have a Cauldron Boys V2. Again, not sure of the players in the team. Yeah, looks like more or less these teams.
I believe I've heard of
need
It's
the-
Winter.
Need to make their names known.
Yeah, I think
Time
I've heard
for
of
them to shine.
Only person I really know in there is It's Winter, who's been climbing some ranks pretty steadily. And I think I've seen him in a few tournaments before carrying, so could be good.
Cool. Moving on to Group E now. Cringe Peak. I believe that's Lexion, Ratin AO, Rick Noob Judgment, Darnell Blackcun, Super User 1337, and DSVD. Again, those teams I don't really know about. They are on the higher end in the mid seed, so we expect a bit more probably.
They might be able to get an upset. I think just one or two players dragging down their average again.
It's like now we're just wanting and calling for the upset.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like the commentator's curse, really. Well, we'll see. So moving on to Group F. F for Fabulous. And we get Club Penguin RIP.
Sad boys, it's down, isn't it? Club Penguin.
Club Penguin is dead.
It's got some pretty good players. M King and 5 Joshi. I'm pretty sure I remember Joshi from another tournament. I'm trying to think of which one it was.
Club Penguin, less RNG.
Yeah, they have some pretty good players. I think they've been put in a decent group where they could get some upsets too. So we'll see.
Okay, moving on to Group G. Doki Doki Osu Club.
Lots of Doki Doki team names.
Try hard meme people, team names, probably. I don't know. My English sucks, but Slay? I see Slay in the team. Wait, wasn't he banned? Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like they have a few unbanned players in this team. And Oreo as well.
In this tournament, really. A lot
Yeah.
of unbanned players coming into the action scene, trying to play the TV size.
Yeah.
Get those PP. Oh, Group H. I can't type. It's gonna be in Group H. Wait, actually type this. Okay, I get what they did there. Interesting. They are the lowest seeded team in the mid seed, almost low seed.
Just escape that.
Just 20 PP, I think, above 21 to be exact, above the highest low seeded team. But yeah, we're gonna see what they can do in the tournament. They do have a 6k PP player, 2 6k PP players.
Might be able to do something. I'm not sure if we'll see an upset from them, but it'll be nice to see them play.
I wouldn't be so sure yet. Like when you see surprises, that's when a tournament really gets hyped.
That's true.
Right, Group I. I think this is a group of death, so
The unlucky team.
wait. What? How do you pronounce that?
Utairaren Nakata. We'll go with that.
Okay. So they're gonna be placed in Group I.
Yeah, they're the unlucky team to have to face the very top seeded team.
Unlucky.
And your team as well, I think.
It's not my team. I'm just sitting there and getting carried by my teammates. Group J now. And Azure Lane will be in Group J. Yeah, again, I don't really know those players, so...
They look like a well-rounded team, but...
They have a full team at least, so...
Yeah,
there's one thing.
If they can secure off everything, every mod, everything, then I think they'll have a pretty good chance in this group.
Group K. Let's move on. Cucumber Control.
Oh, I know this team. This is actually a team of Cynex, Bobby Zelich, Electronic, Z-Bullet, 66 Luki, Jar Jar, and Dash Vid. This is actually a pretty good team. I remember I played the tournament with a lot of these players, which was the Tag 4 one.
Oh.
So,
Jar Jar. I thought you meant Jar Jar from Star Wars.
oh no.
And I looked at the name, it was spelled with the J-H instead of J-R-J-R. Whoops.
My bad.
Whoops. Yes, moving on to Group L now. Colombia. Is it a Colombian team? They have a removed player on the list, apparently.
Possibly didn't join the Discord or something.
Feels bad.
But it does look like their team is full Colombian. Very nice to see.
Cool. And with that, let's move on to Group M.
There we go, Potato Farmers. Gonna be in Group M. They've got, interestingly enough, I think one of the worst ranked players as their captain. So, gonna be interesting to see them.
2,500 PP. Just watch him FC everything. Just watch.
SS on every map.
Group N. Let's go. Group N. Group N with beginner's luck. Fair team name, to say the least.
We'll see how much luck they can get.
They are the second highest in the mid-seed. They don't have a full team. The team of 6, so
yeah.
They do have a 9,000 PP player in the Vento. Interesting. Next we have Group O. Group O has nothing as the team I got nothing. Group O as in Group 0, I got nothing. Fits that group pretty well.
I think I know a few of these players. WND and Mansis I'm pretty familiar with, as they're pretty good tournament players. And they help out a lot in the tournament scene as well. So it's nice to see them in a team.
Nice. Wait, what? How are we missing a team? Hello?
Rip. Blame Peppy.
Apparently. Wait, what?
Yeah. Looks like we've got some.
I think there's still anime tittles. That.
No, they got picked. I'm pretty sure.
Did they? Okay, never mind. Wait.
Was it?
Is it Thwonking? Thwonking.
Oh, no,
get picked.
Yeah, I think it was. Was it? There's a lot of teams. Damn it. I think it was Thwonking there. I don't remember them getting
rigged. Because of the double dots, apparently.
Yes.
The coding got a bit messed up.
Blame Peppy.
Nice coding. Ah, there we go. A. And
there we are.
They're gonna be placed in Group P. Who would have guessed? So we only have the low-seeded teams remaining. Everyone with no lower than 3,500 PP of average. So this is their starting point, I believe, as a low seed.
Oh, the
lowest seeded team is gonna be in Group A now. Koki.
Good luck to them.
Let's go. They're gonna win the tournament.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
They'll win just by default because people won't show
Less
up.
RNG. They're gonna win it all, guys. Believe. Okay, Group B. Let's go. Group B with Big Black PP. Wait, Big Black has PP? Well, unless you hard rock it, probably. but yeah, still. Anyways. Oh wait, that's not, they didn't? Okay. I get the reference now. Big Black, whatever. So Group C. I was so oblivious to the fact that the team name was a joke. Feels bad.
Took a while for the penny to drop.
So
Sample
Group
text.
C, sample text. Is that an error or is that really a team name?
I think it's really a team name.
Oh, it is really a team name. I thought I thought there was some error with the text or something. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I think before we go to the next team, I think the previous team actually have the only 6-digit player in the tournament. So, yeah, Gospel.
Hard carry, would believe.
Next team, sorry.
Let's describe fine ladies. Yum yum. Let's go. They do have a 6,000 PP player in Fine Ladies.
And the wizard. Can he use his magic to help them get out of groups?
Okay, next up in Group E. Tap Bomb. Not bomb, but bomb. Whatever. The B was silent, even if it was bomb.
They actually have
Kirito.
Kirito.
Oh, Kirito. Is that him? The
It's
one
him.
and only.
The
Kirito.
one and only.
Kirito with the 8,000 PP plays, I believe. Group F. Last remote.
Another
I
team
think
without 8
this
players.
Point, yeah, 8. They only have 6, and they do have a 6k PP player as well. Planet Tech, one of the higher-ended teams in the low seed. Group G.
The dead meme name.
Let me teach the way. It's need to pronounce it properly. Okay. I think at this point we're just kind of looking at what cool team names pops up. Probably. Judging the team names more than the team itself. Group G, we have the leftovers. Oh, is it Group H? Sorry. Group H, we have the leftovers. Leftovers is an important item. It regenerates a bit of your health every turn.
Oh my
in
god.
Pokemon. At least that's what I can describe. Okay, so
Team of
which...
Doom.
The Group of Doom. Group I.
Heck. Oh. Appropriate name.
I think that's probably what they're saying right now.
Yeah.
That moment when they see their team on the list there.
Sad boys.
Less RNG. Okay, moving on to Group J. Group J, we have Dab on Haters. Ooh, spicy name.
Actually, the top seeded of the low seed. Missing
And
out.
they only have
barely.
6 players as well.
They do have 9.5k PP player Blue Sky. Jesus. Little
Right.
bit of difference in skill, I think. I'm on that team, but
Hard
nonetheless.
carry. It's funny when you see the lower PP players carry the high PP players in the tournament.
Oh yeah.
We do see that a lot. So Group K. Probe a drug ring. Interesting
Right.
team name there. They do have an 8,792 PP player, Strawberry Pocky. I prefer chocolate, but you know. These teams are interesting. You have those 3,000 PP players and a 2,000 PP players, and then you have like an 8,000 random PP player out of nowhere. And
okay.
you know, it's interesting, you know, how these teams are gonna plan their strategy into the matches. So Group L, we have accuracy. How should I say that? What's that sign? Just say accuracy to the power of.
Yeah,
something.
that's it. To the power of nothing, apparently.
Oh.
Going to be getting 1% on every map.
Oh, they have a player named Hui 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 Hui. Interesting. I'm serious.
Interesting name.
So next team, Group M. Lollicops. Oh, I hope there are none of those lolly teams in there. Oh, okay, that's gonna be interesting. Hopefully, Lollicops can arrest the hotel for lollies.
Gonna be knocking on those doors.
The counter team. Let's go. Interesting. Group N. Let's go. Who's gonna be in Group N? Remember. Ah, that's a pretty bad pun there. Please. Can you think of something better?
They've got Fixed by Glue in their team.
Fixed by glue. Anything can be fixed by glue.
I've actually
brain
seen them somewhere before. I can't remember where I've seen them, but pretty sure I've seen them before.
Cool. So we have the last two teams. Who's gonna be in Group O? My PP just grew.
That team name is great. They actually have some pretty good players in there as well, like Oscaritos and Titus.
They have a player named Cook with 7,777 PP.
That's perfect. Yeah, they've actually
Quadruple
got,
sevens.
I think they have 1 3-digit and 2 1k players. So, and then everyone else is like 20k above.
Last team, who's gonna be Forehead? Oh, did they actually name the team like that just so that Twitch would spam Forehead? Don't get the wrong idea, guys. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. And that's gonna conclude, well, Forehead with the conclusion. That's pretty rigged. Anyways, we do have all the teams in the corresponding groups. And I believe...
Yeah, now we're going to be going into the MAPPOOL selection.
The MAPPOOL selection. Oh boy, what's gonna be in the MAPPOOL? High Tai, Tatoe, Oh, Harumachi Clover. Harumachi Clover compilation. Let's go. Anyways, I think we're done for this section.
Yeah, Psyche and Chris, who are MAPPOOL selectors, gonna be taking over from us and gonna be giving a pretty detailed analysis on each map. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be definitely worth watching.
Yes, pretty excited to see what we're gonna play in this tournament and how the maps have been selected. So I think we're gonna have to wait for them to get into the chat.
Yeah, gonna have a 5-minute break just so we can switch over and set it all up.
5-minute break. Sure.
So
I'm expecting a Harumachi Clover map pool. Let's go. And next week we're gonna get Tatooine map pool.
can't wait to see this.
Can't wait for high tiebreaker. Anyways, that's it for the drawings, the live drawings. And there's gonna be a post, I believe, for the groups very soon. So until next time, we'll see you guys again soon.
Yeah, see you soon.
Get your hands up cause you think you got it. Going crazy when I even started. Ooh, it's so funny that you think you're winning, cause somebody told you who was spinning. You know you're rolling in it cause it's hot right now. Hot right now, turn it up right now. Put your hands in the air if you want it right now.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the otst MAPPOOL Showcase. The two of us on commentary from the pool team today are myself, Psyche, and
It's me, Chris. Hello.
OTST returns this year with both of its format's main staples, those being the 2-minute strain time or less for maps, which applies after DT, meaning no maps may exceed that limit. And of course, the use of 3 tiebreaker maps instead of your usual 1. The group stage pool will contain 15 maps total, 4 in OMOD, and 2 in Hidden, Hard Rock, Double Time, and Free Mod, respectively. And finally, of course, the 3 tiebreaker maps to round it off to 15. Apologies in advance for I'm slightly under the weather. I have a bit of a cold. I may cough a bit on stream, but I'll try my best to keep that off the stream while muting my mic. Now, Chris and I could probably talk about how we selected the pool, defined like all of the categories we used, and of course how we structured the pool from the ground up for this tournament, and on about our philosophies about tournaments, but I think we will let the maps speak for themselves. So we will get right into the very first map for the MAPPOOL Showcase. In NoMod, right, going from top to bottom, we have Crispy Joy Box's Licka. This is mapped by Frey.
Map itself is a pretty basic aim map. It's in the beginning it has some basic patterns, I would say, and it starts to become more and more tense and harder at around the 50% mark, which starts also the KIE. And especially in that part, it involves a lot of triangle squares, some distance-based changes paired with some doubles that may caught you off guard. And the hardest pattern is the big square at the end, so you have a difficulty curve that is going higher and higher, and so if you break somewhere in the middle, you will have a hard time to come back.
Yep. The spacing variation in this map is is a staple of, I would say, good aim maps for the players who specialize in this area to truly capitalize them and outshine others who may not be as comfortable in this area. As well, Licka is the highest star-rated map in the pool, of course, to adjust for the aim star rating, star difficulty given off by aim maps.
And even if you have trouble playing some other maps, this is the go back to map for most of the teams, because the only thing you really need is consistency for this one, like aim consistency. So if you have trouble with different maps or even mods, then this might be your map to go. And it's also with its CS 4.5, a bit on the higher CS rating side, which only favors the aim patterns in this map. So you have to be more and more precise.
Okay, as we are now at the end of the map, we are experiencing some tough technical difficulties, I believe. I'm going to get confirmation on that in a second of whether we're going to pause for a minute to try and fix these things. We are suffering audio desync between the maps.
Between the game and the audio sound, basically.
Yes.
So while we are on waiting, maybe we can talk a bit about how we structured the pool. So in the beginning, we had trouble to define basically what the pool should be about. We didn't want to have 11 Harumachi clovers, I'm sorry. We wanted to have a fair and balanced pool. So in order to make this, we decided that each of the mod pools should have the same size, with no mod being the bigger one because of some specific categories or some specific maps that players normally play, and that could be interesting to add into the pool. And especially for the tiebreaker later on, you will see that we tried to, while we have 3 tiebreakers, we didn't want to favor any kind of players. So we tried to make it as balanced as possible with 3 maps. And we even have some interesting kind of concept in there with one specific map, so I hope you will enjoy that one.
Okay, we are going to continue, I believe, showing the next map and see if the issue is resolved. We will be moving on to the next map in No Mod, which is Snowstorm. This one is mapped by Chada.
Snowstorm is the same as Liquor in structure, basically. But compared to Liquor, it's of course a stream map. It starts easier in the beginning and becomes more and more streamy the longer the map becomes. So you have to pay attention to certain patterns. If you already miss in the beginning or somewhere in the middle, you will have, of course, a hard time, because the longer the map goes, the harder it becomes. But you have to pay attention to some repeat sliders as well that can be broken when you're not focusing. And while the map does not focus too much on stamina aspects, it does more so on accuracy, which is paired with an OD of 8.5.
I believe we are still facing the audio desync issue, so we will probably, as soon as this map concludes, we might try restarting the stream. We don't have 100% confirmation on that, but yeah, to fix the audio desync, we may have no choice. So apologies in advance for that. I think we will restart the stream soon.
I hope the mistake will be away soon, because I want to have a nice and inconvenient stream for our audience.
Yeah, for sure. It's pretty annoying having this interrupt our map showcase.
Exactly.
So yeah, this has been Snowstorm. Yeah, pretty much what most of you probably expect out of a stream pick. And I hope all the players who are looking forward to leverage on their very well-trained and cultivated skills do find that the diversity in our pool is suitable. So I believe we will be restarting the stream now. So we will see you in a second.